Hey, I am Mark Greenstein, and I want to give the second part of the teaching, be careful and be literal when applying yourself to the SAT or the ACT's grammar. So I'm using this book by Rick Kashgarian, but really SAT and ACT examples abound of things like this. Short answer where their choices are close and plausible. Nothing's really out of line, but if you are literal with every choice, you're going to get to the right answer and have confidence of eliminating the other three. So here is the start of a sentence. It's the first word that's underlined. Therefore. Therefore, some states hung back a long time. Okay, it was a preceding sentence was talking about facts beforehand. And the preceding sentence was giving kind of something ironic that they didn't expect states to hold back for a long time. And that's the first clue to why therefore is not a good answer. Therefore should be logically follow up. Reasonably, a therefore can only come when 2 plus 2 equals 4. If something's out of sync, you wouldn't use the word therefore. And here are the other choices they gave. In fact, nevertheless, and as a result. One of these is the exception. And that is nevertheless. Because it is giving you a literal surprise. We're going forward anyway, despite something in the way. Nevertheless, we are playing without our star player who's injured. Nevertheless, states that did not ratify the Constitution eventually came along. That's the essence here. The other two choices that were not so good, I'd like you to be literal about here. In fact, choice B, in fact, is an example. It's often a especially nice highlight example. It's meant to be very vivid, meant to almost startle the reader and point you to more of the same, maybe in a higher quantity. Finally, as a result, now that is conclusionary too, but it's not as good as therefore if it's a logical conclusion. As a result is almost like a chemical reaction's final state. As a result doesn't have an opinion like the word therefore, but both of those would fall away to the term nevertheless. I'm Mark Greenstein.